Closer to home, a doctor at a hospital on the Treasure Coast is under arrest. He's accused of stealing drugs from a patient, specifically fentanyl. CBS 12's Al Heffley is joining us just outside of HCA Florida Lawnwood Hospital over in Fort Pierce with the details on that story. Al, what have you learned?
Jim, hospitals are supposed to treat patients, not prey on them. Doctors are supposed to treat the patients and not prey on them. But authorities say that's what happened here at this hospital last December, a couple of weeks before Christmas. 52-year-old Dr. Sasha Grek of Wesley Chapel, Florida, is accused of stealing drugs from a patient at HCA Florida Lawnwood Hospital in Fort Pierce.
Allegedly, the doctor was extracting liquid fentanyl from an IV from a patient at the hospital.
Sheriff detectives say Dr. Grek was a doctor assigned to the intensive care unit. According to the arrest report, Dr. Grek was working the night shift on December 12, 2024, when medical staff noticed Dr. Grek was acting unusually. Dr. Grek was in a patient's room, and a staff member was observing him on a surveillance camera. The arrest report says the recorded footage showed Dr. Grek pulling a syringe from his pocket. Dr. Grek then screwed in a non-needle syringe into the patient's IV tubing port. Dr. Grek extracted fentanyl medication from the IV supply line.
HCA was very diligent, and it was reported to law enforcement immediately.
We asked Dr. Lewis Nelson, Dean of the Charles E. Schmidt College of Medicine at Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton, for his reaction to the arrest.
This is an all too common problem that we see in healthcare. It's not unique to this individual or this institution. The fentanyl itself is usually locked up in a container, and there's no access to that easily, and the patients can't adjust the dosing.
He says putting a stop to this type of activity by a doctor is difficult.
It's hard to prevent because unless we're going to watch people every time they walk into a patient's room, we're really looking for things like signs of impairment among physicians or nurses or anybody else who might have access to the patient room.
HCA Florida Lawnwood Hospital declined our request for an on-camera interview, but they did send us a written statement that says, quote, HCA Florida Lawnwood Hospital has safeguards in place to ensure medications are administered and accounted for properly. In this situation, our team discovered the possible diversion, alerted law enforcement, and assisted with their investigation. The physician no longer practices at our facility, and we remain committed to the highest standards of care and professional conduct. If Dr. Grek is convicted, he faces up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Live in Fort Pierce, Al Heffley, CBS 12 News.
The arrest report mentions Dr. Grek was arrested in Alachua County in 2006 on 129 counts of obtaining a controlled substance by fraud and 1 count of trafficking in cocaine. In November 2006, he pleaded no contest to 4 counts of obtaining a controlled substance by fraud. Adjudication was withheld and he received 5 years probation.
Well, the trial of a former South Tech Academy teacher is now underway. Damian Conti is accused of engaging in a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old student at the time. He also, they say, helped in attempting for her to take her own life. She went to the stand today to testify. Prosecutors say Conti not only violated his position of trust, but also played a role in a deeply disturbing series of events that followed. Conti has pleaded not guilty to those charges. CBS 12 News will continue to follow the case closely on air and online as that trial unfolds.